All right, I'm getting ready to replace my old thermostat with this new thermostat I just got. It's a Honeywell thermostat. So I'm not gonna try to make this video too complicated. You know I like to get right to the good part. Here's the old thermostat. The buttons hardly work. It work if I press it like real hard, but like it just don't be working right. So let's get set up and go ahead and replace this thermostat. All right, the first thing we want to do is turn the power off to the thermostat, to the furnace. So that's going to be 6. So we turn that off. And just so we can be on the safe side, there's also a power switch directly on the thermostat. I keep saying the thermostat, on the furnace, that we could just turn that off. Okay, so I'll turn that off also. All right, next thing I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to just go ahead and take the batteries out of this. And then I'm going to remove it from the wall. So let's go ahead and snap a photo of this real quick. So if you go to the new thermostat, take it out of the box, you got some labels. So let's go ahead and get those wires labeled. And one of the only tools you probably need for this job is probably this little small Phillips. Do you remember when I just said, let me take a photo of this? I didn't explain that the reason you're going to do that is so it's easy to match the wire color with the letter. So when you take that old thermostat out, you're going to see the red, green, yellow, orange, whatever wires in there. You're going to put the label letter on that wire color. There's a label chart that tells you to put G on green and so on and so forth. That's what you're going to do. We're going to go to our label chart and look for the G. All right. So the green is on lock. We got that. Now let's take off this, say RC. Let's get this off. Check our. So from this point, we got all of our wires labeled. Let's get this off the wall. So we have the new thermostat. So on this particular model, it has a notch on the top and the bottom. So all I did was squeezed it and pulled it apart. Now, if you look on the back of it, the part that's going on the wall, it have those letters on it. So those wires that we labeled, we're going to basically put in each one of those letters. And for now, we can put the touchscreen portion away. We'll pull that out later. Take the wires, and actually, if you notice, you can pull it out of the wall as much as you need it. And get our screwdriver. Again, all we need is just a little small flathead for this job. It's gonna go like this, all right? So now that I got the wires labeled, all I'm gonna do is take the wires that's labeled and put them into the back of the thermostat, which is also labeled. Right now, I'm just going to take my time and make sure the metal from the wires is touching the metal on the back of the plate, and I'm going to screw it down. And by the way, don't use a drill unless you know what you're doing, because you don't want to over tighten those screws in the wall. So at this point, you already got the main part of the installation complete. All you're going to do is put the batteries in the touchscreen portion and connect it to the plate on the wall, and then turn the power on. All right, let's turn that power back on. 6. Let's turn this back on. So now that we have everything connected and we turn the power back on, go back to the thermostat, we're just going to check everything out to just make sure it works. Initially, you're going to set up the date and the time, but then you're going to make sure the temperature of the house is right. You're going to check the cool air. You're going to check the heat and just make sure everything works. And also go downstairs and make sure that the furnace kicks in when you turn it on. Yep. It kicked on. I hear it. All right, everybody, I hope this video gave you the confidence that you need to do that thermostat project that you've been putting off for the longest. All right, talk to you in the next one. Peace out.